Someone once said, "When your faith is strong, the world cannot easily break you." One evening, Daniel was walking through a small local market after work. Nothing unusual, just another busy day winding down. But something caught his attention. A small fruit stand stood quietly on the side of the road. Fresh apples, bananas, oranges, neatly arranged. But there was no seller. Daniel looked around. No one. Just a small handwritten sign hanging from the cart. He stepped closer and read it. "If you're in a hurry, please take what you need. Prices are listed below. You can leave the money under this box. I go home often to take care of my elderly mother. Thank you for understanding. And if you don't have money, you can still take fruit." Daniel paused. He read it again. In a world where people lock everything, this man was leaving his entire livelihood unattended. Still, Daniel picked a few apples and some bananas. He checked the price, counted the money, and placed it under the small wooden box. He noticed something else. There was already money there. Different bills, coins. People were actually paying. That night, something stayed in his mind. Later, after dinner, he went out again, just to see if the cart was still there. This time, he saw a man pushing it away. He looked tired, worn-out clothes, thin body. Daniel walked up to him. "Hey, are you the one who owns that fruit stand?" The man nodded softly. Daniel said, "I saw your sign today. I just wanted to ask, aren't you afraid? Someone could take everything, the fruits, the money?" The man smiled. Not a big smile, but a peaceful one. He said, "A few years ago I was afraid, but my mother, she told me something." Daniel listened quietly. "She's been sick for a long time. I can't leave her alone for too long. One day I told her, if I stay home, we won't survive. If I go out, I can't take care of you. She said, 'Leave your work in God's care. Do your part and trust the rest.'" Daniel stayed silent. The man continued, "I didn't believe it at first. I thought, people will steal everything. But I still tried. Just once." He smiled again. "That was 3 years ago. Since then, I leave my cart every day, and every evening I come back, and not a single dollar is missing." Daniel looked at him, surprised. The man added softly, "Sometimes people even leave extra for my mother. Once a little girl left food for her. Once a doctor left his number in case we needed help." Daniel didn't say anything, because at that moment he understood something deeper, not just about honesty, but about faith, real faith, the kind that doesn't depend on fear, but on trust. As Daniel walked home that night, the world didn't feel the same, because he realized sometimes when you trust a little more, the world becomes a little better.